Power is ultimately black. Families, how everybody doing out there? Kwofi here. Another miracle plant for us today. We're talking about peppermint. Not only the essential oil, but the tea and the plant in general, right? We need to talk about it because out of 200 herbs, it came ranking in at #1. That's why I left it for the last couple days of December to drop the video, because it is abundant. I want to kind of capture the energy on it, right? It's also found as Menthopaprita. It's part of the Lamicaceae or Lamicaceae family. It's 18 different species of mint. So understand that there is hybrids. The parents of peppermint is spearmint and watermint. When you mix those two together, that's when you get the double mint, right? These plants is aquatic plants. They grow up to 3 feet and they're found around wet areas. They're found in grasslands, right? Now it's kind of hard to say where this plant is indigenous from because so many people sought after the plant to abundant level, right? But in the 1500s, it's found, they have it labeled found in the Middle East. But it's not the Middle East that we know of as Saudi Arabia. It's what it is Asia. Because it is abundant in Japan, right? In the 1500s, they find it in Japan. And if you start looking up Japan, you see that it has abundant of grasslands around Beijing. Then you start looking up those areas, you find out that the shamans and the gurus around that time, the alchemists around that, and the herbalists around that time was dealing with peppermint in the massage and acupuncture ways, not only adding it to dishes, but using it in massages and acupunctures, right? It is found in Africa and Europe in the 1700s. To be exact, it was 1753 when they found it in the pharmaceutical companies, right? Now, it should be grown between July and August. Now, they also pair it up with Minith, I believe is the Greek god. They pair it up with that theory as well, but it is probably abundant, sought after on an abundant level because it has more than 15 health benefits for it. There's more than 15 uses for it, but it has 15 health benefits, right? You're getting all your trace minerals. You're getting vitamin A, you're getting vitamin C, you're getting magnesium, you're getting potassium, you're getting iron, you're getting copper, you get niacin, you're getting your flavonoids. It also has triterpenes. What's triterpenes? Triterpenes is acting like a soap to your membranes, right? It's cleaning the cell process it's cleaning the cells of the good cells of the body to get rid of the bad cells, right? It's also acting like this property is also acting like a diuretic. It's also healing the wounds of the body at a very rapid pace, right? It has carminative properties and it has ethogenic properties, right? What is we talking about this? This is happening, acting as a digestive aid. When we're talking about the digestive aid, as far as we're talking about Crohn's disease, diverticulitis, spastic colon, constipation, diarrhea, and different things like that. Now, also IBS, aerobiome syndrome, and Crohn's disease, and different things like that, right? Now, doctors doubt that it helps the respiratory system, but it is kind of common sense once you're dealing with the essential oil of the herb. It definitely has reports of helping the asthma and the bronchitis, even though doctors refute this information, but we know why they refute the information, so we're not going to go into that. But it also helps the circulatory system, it helps the nervous system, it helps the immune system, right? When we're talking about the respiratory system and the immune system, we have to understand that this is it's boosting, and it acts as a motivator, right? This is why people indulge in it before workouts. People eat peppermints before tests and different things like that. Okay. Now, in kids, in all kids of all ages, peppermint and all mint helps with colic in kids, right? As far as pregnant women, understand that peppermint has menthol acetate. What is menthol acetate doing? Menthol acetate is relaxing and cooling the body. That's when you get that cooling sensation, right? For women, you should indulge in it in the early stages of pregnancy or before getting pregnant, not the later stages of pregnancy, because miscarriage warnings have went up as far as indulging in the herb. Now, mint, the herb of mint acts as a anti-spasmodic though. So this is why I say in the beginning stages of it, you should indulge in mint, or before getting pregnancy, you should get your body immune system built up on mint, because what is anti-spasmodic? Anti-spasmodic is helping all motion sickness, it's helping all morning sickness, it's helping all vomiting and nauseous and all of that type of feelings, right? So it's kind of like a 50-50 thing here. You need to be very careful dosaging out if you're a woman and you're pregnant, right? So in 1856, Germany had linked a report that the essential oil and the leaf of mint was good at curing headaches. In 1996, the USA granted off on the Germany at being correct, right? Now, this is also volatile. Volatile is just saying that it's beneficial as oil. In the USA, it's 50 to 76% beneficial. In Europe, it is 52 to 73% beneficial. In Asia, Japan, it is abundant of 87% being beneficial as far as the essential oil of it. Now, this can not only be used as a tea and a oil and placed on salads and different foods, whether you're herbivore or carnivore, but it also can be used as a detox, right? A lot of us add this into the lime and cucumber detox. But we need to be careful. We need to grow our own, but we need to be careful when we're dealing with this. The reasons why we need to be careful is because even though it's indigenous to places like Europe, and it's indigenous to places like Asia, it's indigenous places over in that region, the USA produces 73.5% of this produce, right? Of this herb. So once you start researching what companies is producing mint, you start understanding that most of this is a GMO. Not only is the plant a hybrid, but then you have the GMO on top of it. So be careful when you are indulging in it. Grow your own, and be careful when you're indulging in it. Don't just run out and buy any essential oil. Research the companies. Don't just run out and buy any little case of I know they have them little cases of mint inside of the stores. Research those companies, right? Because a lot of it could be GMOs. But add these miracle plants in, add the essential oils in. You can rub it to your skin. It's acting as an antipyretic. It's good for the skin. It's good for massages. It's good for cramps and bruises and blood clots and different things like that. Different khans and monarchs and kings and queens used it for acupuncturing and massage thousands of years ago. So it's great to add it in many different ways. Like I say, it's a booster. Even if you just eat a peppermint before a test or eat a peppermint before a workout, it's helping you. So we need to add these miracle plants in. It could be abundant, and it can be a matter of abundant life and optimal life or not. So add these in, and everybody stay healthy out there. I know it's the new year. Stay safe. And everybody add these miracle plants in so we can become optimal elite beings. Powers ultimately black, families.